Hello everyone, welcome to the webinar on Service Module in CRM 2016. So we'll wait for a couple of more minutes. Uh, we'll wait for a few more audience to join in this session. So in the meanwhile, I'll keep myself on mute and I would be starting within a couple of minutes. All right, welcome back. So we would be recording this session in case if someone misses out, you can certainly go through the recording. So today we are dealing with the service module and the enhanced feature in CRM 2016. And myself, Rahul Ranpise, level 1 support engineer, and my colleague Ritesh Maikar, we would be delivering this webinar, and we hope this webinar would be very useful for you as far as the service module, the new service module in CRM is concerned. So without wasting much of our time, we'll start off with agenda. So the agenda is pretty crisp enough. We would be looking after the interactive service hub and its feasibility. We would be going after single stream and multi-stream dashboard. We will be looking after knowledge management and the new updates in knowledge management and the knowledge articles. And after that, we would be looking after the case enhancement in CRM 2016. So just before we proceed, I would request everyone to keep themselves on mute. If you have got any questions, we would be having the Q&A session at the end of webinar. You can certainly go ahead and ask us. You can also ask your queries in future. We would be sharing our contact information with you as well. So let's start off. Interactive Service Hub. So today we are going to talk about the engagement hub and the interactive service hub and different entities. We will speak about the way this application is designed, which is very modern and intuitive enough. In this section, Interactive Service Hub, we would be looking after the real-time dashboard for one-place view of the workload. We would be looking after the chart-based visual filters, configuring data streams for multiple entities. We will be having queue and entity actions directly from the streams, granular and customizable filtering criteria, and the customizable display itself at the end of this slide. So I'll directly go ahead and show you how does the interactive service hub looks like and what are the new features which are introduced in interactive service hub. Okay, so what I'm doing is I have already logged on. I will go ahead and close this interactive service hub. So I do have a URL which is based on the CRM environment. So for my CRM environment, I'm having the URL for Knowledge Hub, which is nothing but the CRM URL and the engagement hub. This is how the engagement hub looks like. And I do have on the another tab the CRM open, the normal CRM that we use. So what's different in the engagement hub, and how different is the interactive experience when you go into that interactive service hub? So we'll be looking into this now. What exactly do we mean by interactive service hub? So this is the first page which comes up when you are into the interactive service hub. And to start off, I would like to inform that the interactive service hub is specifically designed for the customer service area, or rather the service area. If you find over here in this option, in this drop down, you'll be finding only two fields over here: the service and the help center. So so whenever you start the interactive service hub, you need not need to log on to CRM. You can simply enter that URL, and the URL is unique for every CRM environment. And this is how the engagement hub looks like. Okay, so we find over here we do have two sections like service and help center. So in short, whenever a service representative logs in to his engagement hub, he is he would not be finding the other irrelevant information which is present in information, like the marketing information and the sales information. I'm sure a service representative does not deals with the marketing and the sales information. So he would be looking the information specific to his area where he would be working on, which is the service area. So this is one of the feature of the engagement hub. Just after that, if we click on the service drop down, we go into service section, you would be finding a very compact information which is about my work, customers, and the service. In this section you'll be finding dashboards, activities, accounts, contacts, and in service area you'll find cases, queues, and knowledge articles. So this is all which is very important in a life of a customer service agent, and this really makes this dashboard interactive enough, and the agent did not need to have maximum click on the different areas of CRM. So this is specific for the customer service area. Okay, so I will start off with what exactly. We'll start initially with dashboards. How dashboards are useful whenever an agent starts working, how dashboards can help him to save his time, and how efficiently he can work with the help of this dashboard. So just before we start off, we do have four sections in the dashboards, which is knowledge manager, my knowledge dashboard, tier 1 dashboard, and tier 2 dashboard. So we will be looking after each and every aspect over here, and we'll be having the in-depth analysis how we can use it and how we can prepare this dashboard. So initially I'm giving you the basic overview. So I would be covering tier 1 dashboard and tier 2 dashboard along with the case enhancement feature, and my colleague would be dealing with knowledge manager and my knowledge dashboards. So let's start off with tier 1 dashboard. What exactly do we mean by tier 1 dashboard? So we are into tier 1 dashboard. If you click on this tier 1 dashboard, you'll be finding the screen over here. Now, what exactly? You'll be having question, what is this tier 1 and tier 2 dashboard? So in a call center environment, we do have two roles which are pretty common enough, like customer service agent and the management level, like a team leader or a team manager. So tier 1 dashboard is specifically designed keeping the customer service agent in mind, and tier 2 dashboards are designed keeping team lead and the managers in mind. So I am starting with tier 1. I am looking after the data, and my user is John Matthew, who is the customer service agent. And how would a customer service agent work on this interactive service hub, and how he can save his time with the help of the dashboards and the charts we have? So we'll start off. Now you can see the highlighted one. This is the visual filter flyout. Now if I click over here, you'll be finding very cool stuffs like the charts which are coming up. Now this data is specific for this user, which is John Matthew, because right now in tier 1 dashboard, you will be finding the data of John Matthew as an agent. So you will be finding active cases of John Matthew sorted by priority. Now this chart is all about the cases that John Matthew is handling with regards to the priority of the case. We'll be having the case mix by origin. We usually have case originated through the emails, phones, web, Twitter, or Facebook kind of origin. So this is the sorting of the case mix by origin. We also have the incident type, as in where exactly the case incident falls into. In this case, we do have sections like delivery, service, query, maintenance, and we do have active cases by status reason, where exactly the case is landing. We do have 5 cases which are in progress, one in hold, research, and waiting, respectively. So these are the charts. Now these charts uh, are interactive enough as in how can an agent use these charts. So just before going deeply into this chart, I would take you through this time frame section. Now you can see over here, I'm clicking on this drop down and you will be getting the time frame. For example, if you want to get the data for today, yesterday, last week, last month, and more importantly, you also have the custom time frame wherein you can add the time frame as per your requirements. So you would be able to get the data within that stipulated time. So this is about time frame. So what I have done is I have taken this month, which is from 1st till 31st of this month. Let me go much more deeper into these charts. Now, how can this chart help my agent? Now, the agent is logged in. He simply clicks on this green color. Now, green color states normal. So if he clicks on this green color chart, he would be able to slice and dice the data, which means John Matthew is now able to sort the data with the help of the cases by priority, and he is finding normal cases. So he has got 4 cases with normal priority, and he can certainly go ahead and act on these cases. For example, if I remove this filter, if John Matthew wants to have a look on his high priority cases, so we can find over here he has 2 cases. So if I click on this red color in this chart, you will be finding a significant change in the entire screen. The entire screen gets refreshed and the filters are applied to the entire screen, and you will be finding, here we go. I'll click on this red color now on this chart, and you will find over here entire screen gets refreshed. There are 2 cases in progress mode in delivery, and both the cases with critical priority have been originated through emails. You'll also find the list of cases. These are the streams. I'll come to the streams just after completion of this chart. So these are the streams, and we have specifically added the streams, keeping a very common scenario what an agent requires day in and day out when he is working in a customer service environment. Okay, so these are about the filters. So these are the charts. Now these charts, you have complete authority. Being an administrator, you can go ahead and customize these charts as per your business requirement. It's not compulsory you would be finding the cases by priority or origin or the status reason. If you have got any other requirement, you can go ahead and you can simply customize it as per your requirement. So I will show you how to do that. Just before we go ahead and show how to customize the charts and the filters, I will move downwards, and just below you'll find over here these are the streams. So what does exactly stream means? Now over here, uh, a very common example is each and every agent would like to know his active cases that he is currently working on. So if he clicks on a stream, we do have an ellipsis over here, the 3 dots, and if I click on edit properties, you'll find over here you will be getting a filter wherein you can get the sorting done as per your requirement. In this case, we have sorted by modified on date, but if I want to sort by priority, then I can simply click on priority and I can go ahead, and you'll find the cases are sorted with priority. You'll find the normal cases. Just below that, you'll find low case, you'll find high case, and you'll find critical case at the end. So if you click again on this up arrow key, you'll be finding critical case at the top, high case, and then low, and then normal, and so on. So this is customizable enough as per your requirements. In the next stream, what we have added is resolve case. An agent would certainly like to know how many cases he did resolve for the particular month. So time frame is not a question. Now you can go ahead and you can certainly sort out as per the time requirement. So this is for the month data. If I want to know how many cases did I work on this week and resolved on last week, so if I click on this week, you'll find the entire screen would get refreshed, and this is known as of granular filtering. So granular filtering is a new feature which is available in 2016 CRM engagement hub, and you'll be finding the data which can be filtered. So I'll go back, I'll keep on this month, and we'll be back to our normal screen. You'll be also finding the list of all cases, as in how many cases he worked, resolved, and all the cases his team is having, the user wise. So if I click over here and if I sort by the owner name, so you'll be finding the cases are sorted for that particular team. Now this is an optional stream that we have added. Few companies might not want their agent having a look into the other agents cases, so they can certainly remove that field, but just for the demonstration purpose we do added a few more field. You can see over here we do have few users like Ankit, John, and then the sorting has been done like Priyesh and all. So this is sorting with the help of user. And finally, this is an stream for emails, wherein you'll be finding all the emails for the specific agent who has logged into this engagement hub. So this is all about the engagement hub, and I hope this is pretty clear to each and every one of us. If in case you have any questions, please do let me know. We are always ready to answer your query. And just before going to tier 2 dashboard, I would like to know how we can customize the tier 1 dashboard. So in order to customize the tier 1 dashboard, you need to log on as a global administrator in your CRM. So I have already logged in. If you go to settings and if you click on customization, you'll be finding customize the system, and we are into the dashboard section of customize. And if you find in dashboard, uh, just to add one more information, if you try to create any dashboard, you'll be finding two dashboards now. The one generic dashboard, which was the old dashboard, and the latest interactive experience dashboard. So this is how you can go ahead and create new dashboard as per your requirement. But tier 1 dashboard, which has already been created, I will show you. If you click on that, now you have got different areas like save close. Now these two streams, like these two entities like chart and streams, these are very important because this is where I have designed my tier 1 dashboard in the engagement hub. So I'll show you an demonstration as in how does the chart look. If you want to remove or if you want to add, you simply click on this chart. You can delete this, and if you want to add, simply click on this chart. Now what your requirement says, now your requirement might be saying you might need the case creation trend, you want to watch the trend, or in case you want to know the service result satisfaction. So you have got different areas what you might need, and you have got pretty generic areas which you can add to your charts. So this is how you can add the chart. You can select over here the entity which is case, because I have created my data would be entirely dependent on case, and it would be my active cases. If you want, you can select all the cases, and uh, you can go ahead and create the chart. But tier 1 dashboard is specifically meant for that specific agent, so my active cases would resemble the cases of the agent itself. So we have selected my active cases. If you go just below that, you will be finding the stream. Now stream is nothing. If you'll see over here, I'll take you back to the engagement hub. The all the four columns what you're finding just below are the streams and how to edit the stream. So I do have four streams which you found in the engagement hub, like my active cases, my resolved cases, all cases. Now if I want to add another stream which states I want to know the information on a particular queue, so I'll click on an entity view, or rather if you want a queue, you already have got a display a queue option, and I want to know information about the critical queue, and I want to watch all the cases in the selected queue. I'll select all the cases, or rather all the items would give me a better understanding, and the queue record type I want to watch case. So I have added another stream which is critical queue. I will save this, and once this is saved, I'll close this and I'll go ahead and publish this dashboard in order to reflect my changes. So it's publishing. We'll wait. Okay, it's done. And now what I'll do is I'll simply refresh my engagement hub, and you would be finding another stream is added to this engagement hub, which would be a critical queue. See, so you have made changes, so you would be finding to you would it would be asking you to download the information, the changes that have been done. So it's downloading now, and you can watch how this interactive service hub makes the experience pretty interesting and interactive enough. And this is very amazing experience which helps an agent to get his task done pretty quickly. So it's taking a while. I guess it is taking the information. So in the meanwhile, we'll go to a slide, and we have seen real-time dashboards. We have seen the chart-based visual filters. Now we are looking into the different data streams, and we will be going after queue and entity actions directly from the stream. So perform queue and entity actions directly from stream. So what I'm looking into is we are performing the queue and entity action directly from the screen. So I'll go back to my engagement hub, and I guess this is tier 1 dashboard. So we'll have to wait for a while because it will take time, and we'll wait till the time it's get refreshed. We'll move forward to tier 2 dashboard. Now what exactly is tier 2 dashboard? All right, so tier 2 dashboards are mainly kept for the mainly designed for the manager role, because whenever a manager walks into office and he starts to work off, he would be certainly willing to know the information about his team. How many cases does his team is handling? He would also like to know the cases by priority, what action needs to be taken, and different information. So what is tier 2 dashboard? Tier 2 dashboard is the dashboard designed for manager and the team lead level. What information do we have in tier 2 dashboard? Now we have designed the dashboard in such a way that each and every information the manager can access, like active cases in the sense how many cases are handled by the entire team. So these cases are the total, the sum of cases for the sum of cases his agent or the representatives handling for the entire team. So this is the team information. And as we have seen in tier 1 dashboard, same thing tier 2 dashboard as well, he would be able to sort the cases. For example, now manager wants to sort the cases by priority. If he wants to sort the cases, so you can simply go ahead and sort the cases in priority. So you'll find over here critical cases, then high cases. So this is all about information about the cases, active cases. If a manager really wants to have the information about the resolved cases as well, so As I've already said, these dashboards are customizable enough. You can go ahead and add the customizing field. Right next to it, we do have the charts as we had seen in tier 1 dashboard. But these charts are designed for a manager. This information is for entire team, not for a single user. So whenever John Matthew, so now we'll consider John Matthew as a manager. John Matthew is a manager now. He would like to know how the cases by priority. So if in case John Matthew wants to know how many cases with high priority, what's going on with these cases, so he'll click on this chart and the granular filtering is done. 7 cases with high priority. He can go through each and every case and he can find what action needs to be taken on the particular case. So this is about slicing and dicing of the data with the help of visual filter. In the same way, you can find different charts which are available, active cases by agent. Now manager can know about the cases handled agent wise data, which agent needs to have which agent he needs to take care because he is handling a lot of cases and different information. He can also find case mix by incident type, like delivery information, maintenance, and so on. Case mix by origin, as we had seen in tier 1 with email, Facebook, Twitter, web, and active cases by type like problem, question, request. So sorting and filtering of data has been very, very easy with the help of these dashboards. Just next to that, we do have the tiles which states all the emails. Now these all the emails are for the manager. All the articles, like articles published by the entire team, who is handled by John, who is the manager. So he can go through this articles if he wants to know about the all the items, if he wants to know about the active accounts currently they are handling, the task and the resolved cases. So this is how tier 1 and tier 2 dashboard suffice the need for agent and manager respectively, and you can save your time simply with the help of filters and the streams and the granular filters which are available. So very exciting feature and time saving feature, I would say, rather. So this is about tier 1 and tier 2 dashboard. If we go ahead and if we want to customize the tier 2 dashboard, I'll quickly walk you through how to customize tier 2 dashboard. The same way you will be going to customize the setting, you'll be going to dashboards, and here we have just below tier 1 is tier 2 dashboard. That's it. Now what all I want is already present over here. So if in case you need not want to have the task, so you can go ahead and delete my task and you can simply click over here. You can have an entity view. Now entity can be case, account, activity, whatever you need. And if I want, for example, I want language, or rather I will say task. So I can have a view of all the tasks, or I can have view of my task. So it's completely dependent on the manager and his requirements. If you click on OK, you save it and you publish it, the changes you would be finding on the tier 2 dashboard as well. All right. So this is about how to customize the tier 1 and tier 2 dashboard, and how does tier 1 and tier 2 dashboard looks into. So moving forward, we would be looking after the knowledge manager and my knowledge dashboard. So my colleague Ritesh, he would be walking you through the knowledge manager and the knowledge manager dashboards. I'll click on knowledge manager now. I guess Ritesh is having some headphone issue. Ritesh?
Hello? Yes, sorry. Hello everyone, this is Ritesh and I'll be speaking on the knowledge management part, one of the new features that has been part of Microsoft CRM 2016. We'll just go to what are the new features and we'll just have today the success of an organization is directly linked to the quality of customer service it provides. Having realized the importance of good customer service, all organizations impart proactive and excellent customer service to their customers. Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2016 has come with a new knowledge management solution. With this, customer feedback and issues can be created in knowledge articles. Also, content authoring and update of knowledge articles is enabled in the new feature called Interactive Service Hub, which we'll be looking into in a few minutes. And these are some of the main features that come with knowledge management as part of CRM 2016 release. First one is rich content authoring, or similar to what you see is what you get. Knowledge management comes with a rich text editor that makes content authoring very simple. It allows advanced features like paste from a Word document and also supports editing from the source or from the HTML code right in the parameters of your browser. You can also embed images and videos as these help in describing things better. One of the best features of this is versions of a knowledge article. It is possible to create major and minor versions. This allows the knowledge manager to publish earlier versions and simultaneously have authors work on the new or current versions. Translation, another fantastic feature. A knowledge article supports translating a knowledge article in 164 languages of the world. It also maintains a link among all translation of an article. However, it may be noted there is no out-of-box actual content translation that happens with knowledge articles. CRM just marks the article for translation so the knowledge manager can pick up all the articles that need to be translated and pass it on to the translation vendors. The other feature is knowledge management dashboard. These are out-of-box interactive dashboard for knowledge management, some which have new roles introduced, and also the knowledge author. A typical knowledge management process is like authoring, review, approval, and expiry is enabled out of the box through business process flows, which I'll be showing you shortly. And these can be extended through customization and solution based on business scenario. Knowledge management supports scheduling knowledge of articles for publishing, as well as you can also set an expiry date. Also, there's an inbuilt feature that supports embedding the knowledge article search in any entity form in the CRM. The search is set up to automatically search knowledge articles based on the configured field of a record. Now we'll just show you. Okay, now right now I have the knowledge management in front of me. Okay, and moving from the left side of the screen, on the top left, we have the owners, who have all submitted the knowledge article. So as you see, John Matthew has submitted the highest number of articles. This is a very helps in the manager to look at the entire knowledge base article that has been submitted. So right now, John, as you can see, has submitted the highest number of articles, followed two each by Sean and Roger. The next tab has the status reason, like it means approved articles which have to be approved, some which needs to be reviewed, and some which need to be published. And the third one is by subject. So these are the subjects defined by us. These are not specific to each and every organization. So the subjects we have chosen are delivery, information, maintenance, and products. So information and maintenance, the P diagram has two or four for each, followed by the languages. As English is the primary language here, we have 10 articles submitted in English and one in English and one in Spanish. So if I click on say any language, for example, if I click on the chart and click on Spanish, it will go, the screen will refresh and only show me articles which are only in Spanish, and we can help our customers who are from there. Okay, I will now move on to the My Knowledge dashboard, and this will give me all the articles which I have submitted from time to time. And looking on the top right side, it's from the 12th of December to 22nd of December. I have submitted almost 7 articles. And there's a P diagram here, and once again it's by subject. These are 3 by information, 3 for maintenance, and 2 for delivery. So if I click on maintenance here, it will on the left hand side, if you see, it will be 3 articles here, telephone etiquette to improve communication and other articles that have been used. So I'll just click. Okay, now I'll go ahead and show you how to submit a knowledge base article. In the drop down menu on the left hand side, please click on knowledge article. The title here is Microsoft Dynamics CRM Customer Service Module for Manufacturing. I've saved this as we are running out of time. We'll save the keywords as Microsoft Customer Service, CRM 2016, etc. All right. And the default language is English. We also have a selection of 162 languages, but we have selected English as spoken in the United States of America. The description is this knowledge article is how to use Microsoft Dynamics CRM customer service module to be used in the field of manufacturing. The owner is John Matthew, and I'll click and save it. Having done that, I'll click on refresh. And it comes on the top left side. Once again, I'll double click on it. So the major, you can see on the screen, the major version is number 1, which is by default. So if I go ahead and create another minor version, that will be a version with a different number. The English language spoken in the United States is selected as the default language, and the status region is proposed here. So I'll click on more and click on approve it. I get a prompt, click on OK. So after creating approved, if you observe, the status region is changed to approved. So now having received that, I'll go ahead and publish it. I'll set the expiration date, 31st December 2020, 12 a.m. and click on approve. Now I'll go and click ahead on submit. Select the subject, which is information. Publishing date will be today's date, and the timing will be 1:45 EV, and expiry date we have already said. And go ahead and save. Okay, that's it from me from regarding knowledge articles and knowledge management.
All right. Thanks a lot, Ritesh. Ritesh, if you can mute yourself. Okay. So that was all about the knowledge manager, the dashboards. But I do have one more thing. What I would like to show is the changes in the case span case, how different the case looks, how can we get the 360-degree view of the case. So I'll take one sample case over here, which is delay in the shipping of product. And you can find this is a complete new overview of a case. This is the same case what we used to find in the CRM environment, but in Engagement Hub, the case looks very interesting and the UI looks very different from the CRM one. So the summary, what you can find in this case, how can we get the 360-degree view of the case? So we do have a first section, which is summary. It will give us basic general information about the case, what a case must have, like uh, the name of customers, the email address, the phone number. More importantly, the priority of the cases we can update here, because we certainly need the priority of the cases. We use it in dashboards as well. We need the date and the basic information what the case needs. We do have the product IDs, we do have the entitlement set description. So it gives me a complete understanding about the general information. Just right to that, we do have timeline. Timeline gives me each and every action which is taken care on this case. So if I scroll from downwards, you'll be finding different actions that are taken, the different tasks, the email which has been sent, any update which is done in the case, you'll be reflecting that in this timeline. And another important thing is, in this timeline, you can go ahead and send an email, you can add a task, you can add a note, appointment, and phone call. So how to send an email? So here we go. You get a complete overview of how to send an email. Click on this. You'll be getting the information on whom to send. In this case, Superstore is my customer and the email I have it. And in the same way, you can go ahead and send the email from here. So this is how you can send an email. I don't want to save this change. Okay. Coming next to summary, it's details. It gives me the detailed view of the case. What is the case? What are, apart from general information, it gives me the additional information and details like the type of the case, if the case is escalated or not, when was the case last escalated, was the first response sent, and so on. Along with that, we do have social details. I believe social details have not much been implemented yet, but in coming days we will certainly be using the social details as well. Next after detail is case relationship. You'll be having few cases. If you have merged this case with any other case, in this case we haven't merged any case, but yes, we do have one child case for the parent case, delay in the shipping of products. So if I open it, you'll be finding one another case which is related to the case is child case. So like way, you will be finding a parent child relationship in case as well. After that, you'll be finding SLA. If you have got any SLA with your customer, you'll be finding the SLA instance over here. We don't have any SLA as of now, so we are not looking after it. Apart from that, you have save and route. If you are having any routing rule, in case you might have designed the routing rule, you can use save and route. You can create a new case within a case itself, and you can resolve, cancel, add to queue, and assign to any user. You can delete the case. So these are the basic informations of the cases, what you can get from this dashboards and the interactive service hub. So that's all what I wanted to say about the interactive service hub. And if in case if you have got any questions, we can certainly look forward, because we have almost done with the webinar right now. I'll be welcome for any question. All right, so no questions it seems. Uh, we will go ahead and share this recording, but just before that, we would like to thank all of you for attending this webinar. We would also be sharing the recording, and you'll be finding the contact details. We'll share our contact details as well. If in case you have any questions regarding this webinar, any doubts, you can go ahead and you can simply drop us an email. we'll be very happy to assist you in future as well. So thanks a lot for attending this webinar. I hope this webinar was very useful. So thanks a lot again and have a great day ahead. Thanks. Bye bye to everyone.